You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, as you can see, we've taken the Carl Chevrolet Studios on the road. We are at Five Monkeys, Inc. in historic Valley Junction with Dina Beckman. She's the COE, the chick over everything. I love that title. This is such a neat place. Tell everybody where you're located in Valley Junction.
All right, I'm in Valley Junction right across from G-Migs. I'm at 131 5th Street. We're a paint your own pottery studio. You come in, you select your item, we give you some instruction, and you paint, and you leave it with us, and you pick up in about a week. I'm an inclusive studio, so the price you see on the shelf includes all of the things.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have recently hired a ceramicist. We were partnered together before, but now my inventory is pretty much 50-50. 50% imported and 50% hand poured right here.
So you can actually have things that are made here. So
Made here.
in Valley Junction, not just made in Iowa, but made in Valley Junction.
And they're from vintage molds.
Oh, really? Explain what that means.
So ceramics have been around forever, and they are made by slip casting. You pour liquid clay in and pour the clay out, and then you get a piece. You have to trim it and sand it and all of that.
Okay.
So I might have a little bit of a collection of ceramic molds. Specifically, what started us down that journey are the vintage Christmas trees.
Oh, I have one at home myself from the 60s.
Yes, and we have the Atlantic A64 is one of them, which is like if anybody says, oh, my grandma had that tree, that's the tree.
Really?
Yeah, and so it's kind of fun for people like, oh, grandma only made one. Well, now we can make two more so everybody has a tree. And I have them sign the bottom like it's an heirloom, and because you're gonna have them for generations.
You do, absolutely, yep.
And one lady wrote on the bottom, don't take to the thrift store.
So you are creating one of these iconic trees.
Absolutely, and you can too.
Oh, and it's over here at Five Monkeys, Inc., and this is the ceramics portion of it.
This is ceramics.
People know about this location, and they're having fun here. How long does it take to do a project like that?
You know, it's gonna depend on detail, but a couple hours is a good.
Okay,
a good,
and how far in advance do you need to reserve a spot?
You don't have to reserve
You
a
don't?
spot. You just walk in.
Okay, and the
If
walk-in.
if you've got a big group and you want to give me a heads up, I'd love to save you a seat. But otherwise, just come on in when we're open. We're here Thursday through Sunday.
This is such a great spot, but this is not the only spot. You're comfortable with this here? Well, there's also another studio right next door. Let's go take a look at that. So we've made it right next door at the Rainbow Room. Explain what this is all about, because this is brand new.
This is brand new. I've been trying for about 5 years to get fused glass off the ground, which is kiln-formed glass.
All right.
And so the Rainbow Room is my glass studio.
How about that?
I am here to support people on their newfound journey on fused glass and or support artists that are already out there fusing but don't have all the tools.
Okay, so she explained fused glass. Let's show you some examples of what fused glass is, because this is really, really cool. So what do we do?
So this table, when you come in for an experience, a glass experience, which is what we're doing right now, this table's free game. So like this piece is a full fuse. It took little squares and put them on the clear, and then we fused it.
Oh, really? So you put it in an oven, a kiln,
Then
you melt it all together.
Yep. And we can melt it far enough to just attach them to the glass, which is what I've done with these
Look at this here. These are little strands.
little stringers. And I've taken those and fused those to this piece of glass.
All right.
And then you could take two of them and turn them and then turn it into a bowl.
That is so cool.
So that's a second firing to turn it into the shape.
Okay.
And I have 200 molds to make 200 different things. So we have so many toys to play with, and I just need people to get in here and start their journey. By the end of a glass experience, if you're not like ready to go home and hit the internet and go on a deep dive, I haven't done my job.
Really?
Yeah.
This is really neat. You've never seen anything like this before, but this entire studio is set up just for the fused glass. Yeah,
Yes.
and it's called the Rainbow Room. And if people want to get more information about the Rainbow Room, and you have some events coming up,
do.
you have
I do.
a Christmas event coming up, a Christmas in the middle of July, right?
Yes, Christmas in July over on the Pottery side
Okay.
with the hand-poured trees.
All right.
And then glass experiences are Wednesday night and some Friday nights.
Okay.
I'm trying to extricate myself from the Pottery studio and move into the glass studio.
All right, so
come join me.
The Rainbow Room, 5 Monkeys Inc. is what we're talking about in historic Valley Junction. When we come back, Elias Johnson's going to tell you about deals going on at Fairway this month that are worthy of a trophy. That's when we come back to Iowa Live.